I used to think people walked out because something was wrong with me. But the deeper I healed, the more I realized some exits weren't betrayals. They were divine evacuations. Not every disappearance was heartbreak. Some were heaven making sure my spirit didn't suffocate under the weight of someone never built to steward me. What looked like abandonment was actually protection disguised as silence. God didn't isolate me to punish me. He separated me so I could hear what crowds drown out, so I can grow in places that applause can't reach. I stopped calling it rejection when I realized some doors stay shut because they didn't lead forward. They led back into versions of myself I've already outgrown. I thought I was behind, but heaven wasn't delaying me. It was developing me, stretching my capacity to match the weight of what I prayed for, and finally understood not everyone is supposed to recognize you in the cocoon season. Some people won't have the vocabulary to translate a calling they never carried. But God saw every moment. I held myself together when everything tried to pull me apart. He saw the nights I stayed faithful with no confirmation. He saw the tears I concealed like secrets because I didn't want my brokenness to burden anyone else. And still, I'm here. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future. So now I see it differently. The stretching wasn't punishment, it was enlargement. The silence wasn't absence, it was instruction. The tension wasn't chaos, it was alignment. Everything that left was clearing space for what fits my new season. Everything that stayed hard was shaping a strength I didn't even know I had. I wasn't hidden because I was unworthy. I was hidden so no one could mishandle what God was making holy in me. And when it's all said and done, when people see the version of me God has been building in private, they won't call it luck. They won't call it timing. They won't call it coincidence. They'll know God was in the background long before I ever stepped into the spotlight.